P.S. Don't look at my missing nail because I literally treat it like a redheaded stepchild. And when I say hi to people, I'm like this if one of my nails are missing.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves attention. She praises an image she prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark.
What is up, guys? We're back for you, and welcome to my channel. Now, you are about to see some no-bake peanut butter protein bars. I'm sorry, heaven on earth, or because I hate baking. It takes up way too much time. P.S. Don't look at my missing nail because I literally treat it like a redheaded stepchild. And when I say hi to people, I'm like this if one of my nails are missing. When it comes to baking, I cannot stand how much of a mess, how much time it takes. So I wanted to find something where your sweet tooth would still be met, but obviously way less time. So less ingredients and less complication and more fun. So with that being said, let's get into today's recipe. So guys, to start off with today's recipe, you need coconut flour, sweetener of choice, extra cocoa powder if you need it, a all natural nut butter, and a protein powder of choice. Next, what you're going to need to do is focus your camera and spray a square pan about 10 by 8 with Pam. So guys, the next thing you want to do is grab that protein powder and don't let the coconut flour spill over. And what you want to do is take 2 full scoops of whatever protein powder you use. Obviously, the closer to chocolate or peanut butter flavor you can get, the better. But just measuring out 2 full scoops to put into your mix. Next thing you're going to do is grab the coconut flour, and you're going to take half a cup. So be careful with this. Literally sloppy Sally over here trying to get the shit in the half cup. So once you do this, pretty self-explanatory, you're going to dump that baby right on top of the protein powder in your bowl. Next thing you're going to do is mix up the coconut flour and kind of where I had to get creative as best as you can. The next part is you take whatever sweetener you can use. I use Sweet Leaf because it's 0 carb for every recipe, and they needed a sticky, basically liquid form of stevia for the recipe. So I did 4 or 5 packets of the powdered mixed with about a half a cup of water, and it worked the same. Next thing is you measure out 2 huge cups of almond butter. So what I try to do is make sure that every time I choose an almond butter, either for a recipe or to eat, that the only ingredients are peanuts and salt. Extra things like palm oil and extra oils in general are not what you want to be consuming. So with that being said, I measure out 2 huge cups, so get a huge spoon for this. Get a second jar if you need to. And put it right in with the dry ingredients. So next thing you want to do is stir everything in the large mixing bowl until it gets to a cookie dough-like consistency. Next thing you want to do is just go ahead and grab the batter. There's no, clean, fancy way to do it. You just make balls of dough and then press it flat into the 10 by 8 pan, making sure that everything is being spread out evenly. So just basically nailing down the 4 corners and then getting everything to be at an even thickness all around. And by the end of it, you should have a nice big pan where you can break up into 24 bars. So I hope you guys enjoyed. They were so delicious. So guys, I wanted to close out this video by telling you that I was in the news. Yes, I have no idea how this happened. This was not in my control, not through networking at all. So I'm taking no credit for this. But not this past Monday, but the Monday before, almost 2 weeks ago, this woman that is writing for a UK press, it's called Media Drum. Basically what they do is they are like the PR for the Daily News, dailymail.com, ABC News, Huffington Post in the UK, and they go around basically prospecting what would be like potentially a good article for them to post on, whatever source that they decide to use that article on their website. So she reached out to me and she actually found my Instagram and she complimented me on how much of an amazing journey my anorexia story was, my recovery now, and how I am advocating it to other people. So she said, I want to write a story about you. Would you be interested? Hell yeah, if it means getting out my story to more women who are struggling or have disordered eating, I would love to. So right away, she sent me a list of questions to answer and had me basically send her before and after pictures of when I was a 16-year-old, 89 pounds, and, me now and what I'm doing differently, how my body's changed, stuff like that. So if you guys want to watch my full video on my anorexia journey and just my fitness journey in general, feel free to go back to the Empower You, I believe episode 3, but either way, I will link it below. So everything was wrapped up within a week and it was published in dailymail.com. So it is live. The article is up for you guys to read at your leisure. But guys, it is so amazing just how she was able to put everything in my own words, how like quotes from the answers to the questions that I had for me are like word for word in the article. Nothing is missed, and just really expressing the fact that I felt like I was given a second chance for a reason, and that second chance is really me becoming a coach full-time and sharing my story to help inspire others, inspire other women to live their best lives and to love themselves each step of the way. So, amazing article, amazing opportunity. I will link the article for you guys below. Please go check it out, and of course, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next midweek sweet. All right, guys.
You should know you're